From the mile, I'm flying high. It's prime time, Coach Prime got the squad ready. Now it's our time. Us in the black and gold, undefeated as the gold. Travis sounded like a daddy's taking full control. Shedeur in the pocket, throw it down for precision. Man, listen, every play, every snap, man, it's like a vision. We got talent in the trenches, fire in our souls, fire shoes on our feet, we can't be beat. Boss Nation, stand up, let the world know. Undefeated season, we ready, let's go. Our receivers got the speed and they got the hands. Corners in the league, they don't stand a chance. Shit is slinging bullets, wide outs on the go. Somebody let them know it's about to be a show. Linebackers hitting hard, defense never rests. Every down, every yard, we put them to the test. The boss on the rise, better check the stats. We are like that, we taking every game, no looking back. Boss Nation, stand up, put your wrist in the air, hold it up, they know what time it is, Shedeur. It's more than a game, we are putting our stamp on the game, Gold Jacket Hall of Fame.
What's up, little buddy?
And you know you don't show nobody love, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Coach Hayes, man.
Bucky, what's up, dog?
What's up, Promo? You know Promo always good people, man.
Hey, I'll tell you, I thought about it. I was riding my truck today. I said, man, you know what? I'm gonna do a special show tonight, little Bucky. When I'm gonna say, look, Bucky, you deserve your stripes, but you can't shank nobody for a whole week, man. You can't make it past 2 days without shanking somebody.
Bro, why do you think I'm gonna shank somebody, bro?
Nah, you be old school them all before being here. You be shanking them real quick. I said, boy.
Nah, Promo, be real.
Warren don't even come to the show no more. You know, Shank Warren so much he's leaking. He don't even come over here no more.
Nah, look, don't everybody be trying to come for me. I don't know why, but why they be trying to come for me?
Yeah, I think Warren was just having a bad day that day.
Come on, man. I'm talking about football. He want to talk about some extra stuff.
Right. I'm with you, Bucky. I'm with you.
Nah, y'all put me on game today. I didn't know that was Anquan Bolden's son. I didn't know
that's his son. Yeah, that was that Dion connection. That's why he went to Jackson State.
Who is that Shedeur dude in the comments, bro? That dude funny, bro.
Yeah. Hey, you should have saw Shannon Sharp the other day. Shannon Sharp was in the comments.
Oh, he won't be Tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some fun with Shannon Sharp the other day. Nightclap.
Nightclap. Say it again, you cut it out.
I said, which running back y'all think gonna have the best career?
Well, you can't say that because Ashley Genty really a cheat code, bro.
Well, I'm saying out of the Big 12 guys, the Big 12 running back. Because all
DJ
four,
Giddens.
I think Harvey went.
Hey, where did Giddens go?
Seahawks. Wait, was it? No, it was the Colts. The Colts. He went to the Colts.
Oh, yeah, but the Colts got Jonathan, the other running back.
Who? I forgot his name.
From Wisconsin.
I know you talking about too. I forgot his name though.
But he'll be a good backup, good one too.
See,
I'm gonna say
I went wrong, dog.
I'm going with
RJ.
RJ.
That's not Anquan Bolden's son. Y'all tripping.
That is his son. That's his son, bro.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I never heard that. I've never heard that. And I know Promo will take us down a little dirt road somewhere. I know Promo will take you down a dirt road to a dead end.
Bro,
you said RJ Harvey? Where did he go?
Yeah, RJ Harvey with the Broncos.
He was the first pick.
Oh, yeah, Broncos?
Who
over there? Damn.
Nah, he's starting for the Broncos.
He starting?
Damn. He gonna be starting. Hey, because remember, Sean Payton, every time he go get his running back, because he Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, that's a dog.
RJ Harvey catch the ball too, so he gonna use him just like he used Kamara.
I can't think of, but what's buddy now? I can't even think of his name right now. The dude that won the Dope Walker.
He ain't finna do nothing. The one you got on the screen, Ollie Gordon. Yeah.
Where he went to Miami?
Nah, he went to Miami, I think.
I think Scatterboo went to New York, right?
Yeah, he went to Scatterboo
Giants.
in New York.
He got drafted to the Giants.
Yeah. And he got drafted too.
Who, Ollie? I ain't see Ollie get drafted. Did he?
Yeah, Ollie got drafted.
Yeah, last round.
What?
I think it was the Dolphins.
He did horrible last year.
I think Harvey gonna have the best career.
Y'all both said Harvey. I said DJ Giddens.
Where did DJ Giddens go?
The Colts.
but he ain't gonna get a lot of burn because the other running back there, they got a Pro Bowl running back in front of him.
I mean, they said the same thing about Jahir Gibbs from the Lions.
Nah, that's different.
Come on,
That's a big difference.
that ain't different, dog.
Yeah, it is.
But
Hey,
nowadays they want that 1-2 punch ready. They don't want that one kill back, bro.
they're agreeing with you. They saying Giddens.
I know he a
No, I
dog,
like
bro.
Giddens, but he ain't gonna get that many carries.
He a dog. When he get his opportunity, he's not coming out that field. I said this was like a heavy defensive line running back class.
Yeah, Ollie he went to the Dolphins. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, they got a start running back too.
Yeah, I think the guy from Iowa, he looked good too, but he's not from the Big 12. I'm talking about the Big 12 guys. Like I said, I told y'all going to the draft. Like, to me, Harvey, he had a power like everybody else, but everything else, the vision, the speed, the juke, the hands, he looked nice.
He got a quick cutback. Like when he cut back, he be gone, bro.
Yeah, bro, he nice.
They said they ain't gonna play Shedeur and then he get traded to the Jags. Is that would that fit him or at all?
They gotta get somebody to take. They gotta get somebody to take that quarterback. See this from what Joe Clack, I think that's how he said his name. Said today, the guy that used to play for Colorado back in the day, quarterback.
Yeah,
He
Joe
said the
Clack.
reason why a lot of teams don't want Shedeur, they don't want him to be a backup. If he gonna be a starter, they'll bring him in. But a lot of people saying he's not good enough to be a starter. I don't understand how y'all are saying that he ain't good enough to be a starter, and they keep talking about his arm strength ain't that good. Like that throw that he made to Travis in that bowl game, and that throw he made to LeJounte to win that game, man, both of them throws are crazy. So you can't say the man don't got arm strength.
I don't think when they talk about arm shit, I don't think they talking about like post routes or deep balls. I think they talking about like can he fit the ball in closed windows? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he only had like 3 interceptions a year, so he must be getting in some windows because he was throwing the ball to Jimmy, to Travis across the middle. He was throwing it to LeJounte across the middle.
Promo over there looking on his phone hard, man. Promo, you're not gonna find it. That's not his son. But
Right,
Oh
if
no,
I don't be making stuff,
I
man,
was looking at that. I was looking at these coaches.
I be catching Promo making up stuff. I'm like, Promo, you just made that up, Promo. You like, nah.
no, but in Promo's defense, his pops was in the league. His pops played in the NFL, but it ain't Anquan Bolden. That's not his dad. But his pops did play in the league. It's just not Anquan Bolden. My back to go the hardest in the league this year is RJ Harvey. He was the first one to go out of all of them guys, and I think he is the best. And I think he gonna ball out of the all of the. I think he gonna do better than Scatterboo because I don't know if Scatterboo gonna touch the field a lot. That Tracy boy over there, nice. Pro systems, these pro style situations, like you're doing them a disadvantage. But I thought that's what Sherman was doing. But we
That
saw Shedeur under center 0 times
I
last
was
year.
about to say that. So
0 times.
why is Sherman here? Because I thought everybody blamed the other coach, but I'm like Sherman was
Oh,
supposed
you
to
talking
prepare
about
him
Sean
for the
Livingston?
NFL. Yeah,
Sean Livingston? Yeah.
I mean, it worked.
no,
It
but
worked
Sean
for
Lewis
us. But
gonna
if
run
we,
a pro style offense though. That's
yeah,
what
if we,
in there. So I thought Sherman was gonna come and do that. That's probably why they brought in Byron Leftwich.
Do y'all think the recruiting staff is kind of like iffy?
the who?
What do you mean?
The recruiting staff.
Nah, man, my baby Alexa's on the recruit staff. She fine as hell.
All right.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
you hit that nail on the head, boy. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, she is bad, but I'm just talking about the job wise, bro.
What going on, Boost?
Man, I tried to come up here the other day, man. You stiff on me, man. You like, nah, man, you gotta cam up. I'm like, damn.
That's what he told
Hey,
me.
you
Ferguson,
can't
He,
you
Ferguson.
can't
he
cam
told
up.
me that
No,
too.
I'm like, damn, I ain't getting no royalties or nothing. He said, yo, you gotta cam up
No,
and
I meant
perform
to
for
call you today,
free.
Boosie, and tell you like after the hour, after we get through all our stuff, at the after hours, after that 1 hour, then y'all can jump on.
He had
Yeah.
another nightclub last night.
See, I ain't gonna answer my question. All right.
What's your
No,
question?
I don't. I think when it comes to recruiting, um, I don't know, man. I don't know what level
Oh,
we're at as it relates to that, but I think the Colorado brand, does a lot of the recruiting for us. So, but I don't
Yeah,
know,
that's
bro. I
bad
don't know.
though.
look, little Bucky, I know what you're saying though. Man, I was thinking about it myself. Like, I was wondering, like, do we have like a true analytics staff in there, right? Or are we just purely basing things on brand to get folks? Because it's like, I don't know, man. Like, who are those 3 stars like we really hit that we
Yeah,
developed? Those diamonds in the
None.
rough, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
like the people that's been performing, people we expect. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I
The 4
think
and 5 stars.
Tajay McCoy is probably the only one. If I'm, yeah, the only one I
bro,
can think of.
they depend on the portal too much, man. They don't believe in developing.
But
Right.
like this
Yeah.
is the year that when you supposed to start being able to lean on your freshmen that they brought in. So I'm a judge it from here on out because the first year it was a savage year. Like we was trying to, it was,
They
But
ain't
last
when
year
you,
playing.
he
but
The
when
coached
you,
fresh,
that
the freshmen
celebration
ain't
bowl
playing.
game, so he got there extra late.
but
The freshmen,
y'all got to think about this though. When we going like when Shedeur is going to the NFL and you say he don't know certain stuff on a whiteboard, well that goes with personnel. We don't have certain personnel. So if we going off of what Shador's second year at Colorado, what like y'all not getting no tight ends, y'all not getting
right,
no better production
right.
as far as offensive
Hmm.
line.
Hmm.
Um, what can I say? Middle linebacker is kind of like iffy a little bit. You get a diamond in the rough here and there, but it's like what we doing?
Right.
Yeah,
yeah. I think our recruiting overall could improve to where we're not just relying on the brand. But I think that's why we're starting to bring in people like the dude that we brought in from Michigan, that's like coaching the DNs now. Um, People like that. I think that that's going to help build our recruiting profile. But I think as like bringing in them players, I think we've had them, man. I just think that that's not the system Prime was trying to run. And now that I think about it, like Prime, Shador's a great quarterback. To me, he was the best quarterback in the draft, man. But Prime must have heard something, man. Like somebody must have been in his ear. He must have heard the whispers to where he knew that Shador had the ball. Like he knew that he had to have crazy numbers and go wild. I just feel like Prime knew that. Like he knew that, and that's why he allowed them to run the type of offense that they did. So I don't
I
know,
think it
man. Now
hurt
that I
him. I
think
think it
back
hurt
on it,
him
I'm
too.
like, bro, yeah, it's like I need my boy to have these numbers for him to, go where he needs to go. But he failed him if they didn't teach him like the pro stuff, man.
And that
Well, I
goes
think
with
I
Pat
think it
Shermer as well
backfired
too.
too. Yeah, I think it backfired on him too because, like, man, I was watching some analyst. He was showing the tape, and he was like, show how difficult it is to truly analyze Shador because it was
Oh yeah,
so many times he passed when he didn't have to. So like, it's difficult to watch him and try to picture him in a efficient offense. You know what I'm saying, promo? I
yeah,
can't even
yeah. I
explain
saw
it,
that.
right?
I saw that
Yeah,
same one you were talking about. Yeah,
right. So it's like how like you don't know. You don't know when you have a true tight end. How would it work? How would it work with a true run game? You
right.
know, how would it work when you're not leaning totally heavily on the best player in college football for 2 years in the Power
Right.
Five? It was just yeah,
Because he
man.
was
So
saying also
But
like
I,
the timing and getting the ball out your hands
yeah, too.
instead of taking
Yeah,
all those sacks. He said you got to get rid of the ball. Like you're not gonna be
right.
able to take those sacks in the league.
The anticipation of getting the ball
Yeah,
out there. Yeah.
yeah,
right.
not I
Yeah,
think he anticipates at a high level, but I think a lot of the timing stuff had to do with there's no routes, bro. Like a lot of these routes they having these
Hey,
dudes run, they
I've
got to
been complaining
develop.
about that
Now,
since day
there
one,
was a
y'all.
lot of times when he could check down, and we saw him start to check down
Yeah,
towards the end. But that shouldn't be the only thing. Like, make some of these routes intermediate. Like, we need some short routes. Like,
But
it
hold
can't
on,
only
y'all.
be you supposed to
yeah,
check down. You supposed to check down. No, give me somebody on a shorter route, bruh.
But
but
hold
remember
yeah.
I
It
on,
was
wasn't
But
y'all.
saying that,
Hold on.
it
Let me
dog.
say
wasn't
this
but
right
Shador's
here.
fault.
they didn't have a
Let,
tight end.
hold on. Let me
But
say
think
this right
about
here. Because now I saw on the Gruden show when they had Kyle McCord on there, and they was running option routes, and he was breaking it down real simple. and he was only there for 1 year. He was like, and he said how the offense for Ohio was different from this, so that he explained them. But he was like, okay, if we running this right here, these are the two reads the wide receiver get. If he get a press, he doing this. If he get a zone, he doing this. So those, and he was like saying, it's the advantage to the wide receiver because now he always has the option to beat whatever press you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he knew how to throw to his wide receivers and not take sacks with option routes. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, I was listening to him talk about the option routes.
Right. Well, I'm not blaming Shedeur. I'm blaming the
Yeah.
the overall strategy of
Right.
the
Right.
offense.
The offense.
Yeah.
You cut
I'm
out,
with
Big
you
Tiger.
because remember
And
I said we got all this speed at wide receiver, right? But you couldn't tell. Like we
You couldn't
wasn't
tell
running.
for sure.
You know what I mean?
You couldn't.
I'm
No,
like,
go ahead,
we
I'm
ain't
sorry.
making no big plays in the wide receiver games. Like the yak
And
yard.
most
You know
and
what I
it
mean?
most
was
of
backyard
and most
football.
and most
Yeah.
of the
Right.
sacks
Yeah.
and most
707.
and most
But
of
the
the
thing
sacks
that I
they
like most about that, oh my bad, Bucky, just real quick. What I like most about that is like we haven't seen Shador operate in that legit system with a running
Right.
game with a tight end. So
That's
just think of like
Right.
he gets in that system and
Right.
goes to another level, man.
Right.
but
Like
that's
that's
why I
what I'm
think
hoping happens.
but I think it was hard for GMs and coaches to envision him in that system because they've never seen it.
Right.
and most
And
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 most
and LG talk about JSU, but man, it's hard. You can't really assess JSU because they had so much more talent than everybody else.
Right.
Yeah,
and I was gonna say most of his sacks was him trying to let the receiver develop the play because these plays is too damn long. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
like I
yeah,
don't know
but
what
see,
Patrick
it
thought.
don't
Like
really
it's
supposed to be that long though. It's like you supposed to have 1, 2. If he ain't open, you go here.
right.
That's how it's supposed to be. Like you don't supposed. Sometimes, to me, I think what got Shadeur in the most trouble is waiting on Travis. Sometimes, cause like how many people have said Travis don't really run routes. He just get open.
He just get over, yeah.
But
So
he
when
had
you wait
30.
on
He
somebody to
had
just get
35.
open,
But
and you
Tiger,
not going through your
Travis
progression.
had to. Travis couldn't run a conventional route because he was always double teamed.
No, he
You know what I'm
was not.
saying?
Don't do
That
that,
was
Rand.
Nah, it was a safety over the top on him all the time.
All,
Dog,
all the time.
dog. No, he was not.
All right.
Okay. All right.
all right,
Dog.
Tiger.
Travis
Hold
was
on. So you
always
said
double.
Travis wasn't doubled? Is that what you said?
I'm saying that it's the difference between getting double and people running a defense. Like corners and safeties, Shiloh supposed to get over top of the corner if you're going deep. That's what a safety does, get over top.
Yeah, but somebody gonna be in man though, right? And
Yeah.
somebody gonna have if they send a running back on a route or a tight end and you got one of them, they're not doing that when Travis is on that side. Is what we're saying. Like
Yeah,
they're not
it's
leaving a
always
corner on an island with
it's
Travis.
always a guy that's in man coverage that plays 5 yards off of Travis, and it's a dude that's hovering over top in the free safety.
But
All
that's
right.
where Shermer's supposed to diagnose a route for that slot guy
But he wouldn't.
get open.
That's
You
He
know what
what
I mean?
did
happened.
though,
That's
and
how
that's why
come
LeJounte
Webster
ate.
got
No.
off. I
I think the system was good for college. It was too much of one thing, man. Like they did too much of the same thing. They needed to mix some of the other stuff in to prepare this young man for the next level. They didn't do enough mixing other stuff in.
But I'm
Yeah, it
saying they
was.
could have made it
Hold on.
easier than that, bro. They could have
Hold
made it
on.
easier.
Let me say this right here. Y'all tell me what game y'all remember Travis getting double. Because I remember
all of
it was a play. Somebody was like, Travis getting double. Now I went and broke
bro.
that play down.
He was the best
The
player in the
Baylor game. Go
country.
watch the whole Baylor game,
The first
Tiger, and you'll
option.
see. Go watch the whole Baylor game, and Travis got doubled the whole Baylor game. You can
Oh
Yeah.
watch it and
yeah.
see.
And
All right.
And that's
the
why on the
first
last
year too.
play, he was
Every
like,
time you
"Just
seen
put me
him,
over here because they've been doubling me all night, and I'm gonna let Ajante run free." Watch the
He
Baylor
did
game.
say
You'll
every
that in the
see
press
Travis get
conference.
doubled.
He did say that.
every time you seen Travis catch a ball over somebody, it was always over two.
Yep, it was two people there. Remember, even
Look,
that play at
Always.
Utah where he fell on his back shot. It's two people there. It's
Yeah.
two people
okay.
there.
Well,
All
if
right.
it's
What
two
play?
people there, then somebody one on one.
And he
All right.
don't look and
Hold
Shador
on.
don't look
When y'all see he
because
catching the
Travis is the
ball,
first
is it a
option.
short route or is it a long route? Because when they double you, that's a 5 yard route. That's a 6 yard route. That's a 15. That's a 20 yard route. When you
Hey
get in
Tiger.
safety help, that's past like 10, 15 yards. That's when the safety help pick up.
If
Hey,
you got
hold
if you got people running routes to where the
on.
safety can't help, because the safety is responsible for the tight end most of the time. So if you got a tight end
No,
in the
safety is responsible for deep quarters.
yeah, but if the tight end running a seam route across the middle, the safety got to go
We,
grab him, right?
we ain't got no.
All
We
right,
didn't have
so what that mean then? Shedeur supposed to throw to the guy that's open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we not talking about. So see, you always switch the
because
topics, bro. We not talking about Shador throwing to the open man. We talking about Travis being doubled. That's
No,
what
no,
we're
he's
talking
right.
about.
He's right. He's right because
The
if you
safety's
looking
always
if you looking at Travis the whole time, somebody else is wide open, and Lajante always is open.
yeah.
No, we understand that. We're not. See, y'all switched it. Are we talking about Shador finding an open man, or are we talking about Travis being doubled? Because we were just talking
It's
about that
really
They,
Travis
both.
gets
they,
doubled. That's what
It's
we were
really
talking
both.
about.
all right,
It
they're
goes
two
all
in
in
the
one.
same. So, all right, first what we were talking about was the reason why she took a lot of sacks because
right,
he was waiting on Travis to get open, and
right.
then Rand was like, "Well, Rand was like the reason why he was waiting on Travis because he was getting double." Well, you go to your next read.
No, that ain't what happened. Y'all
No,
said
That
Shador
That
is.
is what
he
happened.
he
only
took a lot of sacks because he was waiting on
he was
Travis to
waiting
get
for
open.
stuff to
Then they said,
develop.
then you said, hold on, listen. You know Travis known for not really running routes. And then Rand said, well, Travis can't really run traditional routes because he always getting doubled. Then you said, no, Travis don't get doubled. That's exactly how it went like that.
Like he ain't
Okay,
get double the
so
whole game, every
so
game.
if Travis getting double, that means whoever running underneath is wide open.
Correct. And why do you think LeJontay
Right.
Wester ate so much this year?
Now he could have had
No,
more though. He could have
Oh,
West
I
had
said I
more.
said that before. People jumped down my throat.
He could have had
right.
more, bro.
he could have had more. Jimmy could have
So
had
listen,
more.
dog.
He had what
You got four people, four receivers, enough production to get drafted, and y'all said they could have had more. He don't spread the ball around. He only looking for track. Come on, bro. Like let's
And
be
who
he
said
real.
not a
that?
tight
He
Bro,
end.
I
spread.
ain't say
Hold
that.
on, hold on, hold on. He spread
bro,
the
stop
ball
drinking that
around
Kool-Aid,
to make
man.
sure.
You can't sit up here and deny that they wasn't forcing Travis that ball to get him that hot spot.
Yeah, they was
They
forcing
was
Travis the
forcing
Okay,
ball,
so
but
Will Shepherd should have got more work.
everybody else still ate, bro. And
No,
everybody else
man.
got what they came to
Western
Colorado
had
for.
what
No, they
Everybody
didn't.
still
900
No,
ate.
they
yards.
didn't. No, they didn't.
So they didn't eat.
Hey,
Oh
say
my
Jar.
god,
Hey,
y'all
hey, hey,
lying
Jar.
now.
Hey, I asked you,
Western had
Chef.
how many
I asked Chef
yards?
this question. Hold on. Do you think that Wester could have get drafted at the same spot coming out of FAU?
No,
I
I
think he
don't
would have
believe
got
I
so.
drafted
know
higher.
he could.
I
I
don't
think he
believe
would
so.
have.
They needed to
I
see
think he
He
would
was
him
have.
drafted, but
just
not
like they didn't
like
see
that high.
Shador with the competition or against certain people. They needed to see Wester on this level, bro, to take
Yeah,
it and the
try to get him that
exposure,
spotlight. Yeah,
the
I
spotlight, the
disagree.
exposure, the relationships, bro. It's a lot that
There,
went into
Bro,
there
that.
was there was
he
there
was a
was several
six.
guys that got drafted that was in the same level that Worcester came from. So
Wester,
I
yeah,
disagree.
Wester was a 6th round draft pick when he came to CU.
So
Right.
if he wouldn't have came to see you, he still would have went 6th round,
Yeah,
He,
I
bro,
think
he had
That
so.
was his
100
grade
catches
already.
before
That
he
was his
came
grade.
here. So if he'd
bro.
have had
Yeah,
back to back 100
I
catch
don't believe
bro,
it,
seasons,
dog.
so you
bro,
saying if he'd
Wester,
had back to back 100 catch seasons, he wouldn't have been drafted higher.
Wester,
He had 100
Wester,
catches before he came to CU.
Wester, Horn, and Shepard could have done the same thing if they would stay in their schools.
Look, this is a good question on the screen right here, and they saying, okay, if Shermer's not running good offense for Shador, is it going to affect Juju? Right?
yeah,
Juju's going to run Shermer's actual offense. Boom.
and
You,
salty, and salty.
you're right. Yeah, Salter too. That's why Salter's there.
Yeah,
Yo, hating on Shador now, bro.
No,
Yo,
it,
hating
No,
on
I'm
it,
not
Shador.
hating
nah,
on
no,
Shador.
it just,
Okay,
it just,
Yeah.
all right, hold on, Ron.
come on,
When
What
did
Ron.
time
I
we
know
do
you
the
out?
ain't
hate on
one of them
Shador?
now. You ain't one of
Huh?
them now.
How did we hate on Shador?
Y'all acting like he didn't put these boys in position to get
No,
drafted.
we
bro, you
not.
trying to
And
give him all the
and
credit,
listen,
bro.
hold on.
You trying to give Shador all the credit.
And he force fed Travis because
He
that's
did.
what the
He did force
plays
him to Travis.
were. Man, you
No, they
seen him
wasn't.
talking on the sidelines.
How you
No,
He
think
they
we lost
telling
that
wasn't.
Travis,
BYU
run
game?
this route.
Hey,
I
hey,
don't
Travis,
hey,
care.
hey,
Catch this
and
LG,
all
ball.
of them
Those were the
had over
plays,
How
bro.
you think we
500
lost that
yards.
BYU game?
He
LG,
didn't say that for.
LG. I got look. If you look at Jimmy Horn's number the year before he went to Colorado, it was better than this last year at Colorado.
Yep.
Because he
That's a
missed
fact.
16 games,
That's a
Bushi.
fact.
Stop
That's a
it.
fact. He missed.
So
He
did the
missed. You
Justin
only
Hold
have.
on, hold
He missed
on.
You only have
16
Let
16
games
me
games in
ask
last
the.
him.
season.
Let me
Of
ask
You only
him.
course
have
his number's
16.
gonna be the
How
same.
you
Hold on,
missed
let me
16
ask
games in
him.
He
one
missed
one
five
season,
games, bro. Obviously, it's exaggeration. You're not that dumb, bro.
bro?
Like, come on
Bro,
now. Those are
bro.
16 games if they didn't play 16 games.
Hold on,
Stop it,
hold
bro.
on,
You
hold
know it's
on,
an
hold
Was
on,
he the,
hold
exaggeration.
on,
was
hold
he
on,
the
hold on.
number
Relax.
one
Okay,
And
receiver?
then
okay. Hold
okay.
on. You the numbers guy. You the
Even
numbers
if you
guy.
even if you
Hold
look at
on. Give us the numbers of games he played and then we can talk about it. Give us the numbers of games he
It
played each
Okay,
wasn't
season.
even.
okay.
It wasn't
Let me
even
speak.
number one.
Let me throw this in here real quick. Now, when Shedeur was at Jackson before Travis got there, to me, he spread the ball around really good.
Dude had 32 completions in a row.
And like it'll
Decent
be
wide receiver.
some receivers have
You know
six
why
catches, some
too?
have five, and then like he target 12 different receivers. He was
You know
throwing the
why,
ball around a
Tiger?
lot.
You know why,
Wait,
Tiger?
Yeah, Jamar
Because
gonna throw Joe Burrow gonna throw the
Jackson,
ball around too when Jamar Chase ain't playing. Of
listen,
course.
Shedeur had a very, very good tight end in Jackson. His name was Stevens or Stevenson or something.
Yeah, Stevenson from South Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah, he was nice, and he had four very good receivers.
Man, that's the name of the
Four.
game, man. You feed the best
You know what I'm
player,
saying?
dog. Every
hold
quarterback
on,
does
Big
that.
Not
Tiger, you gotta take this
Every
time out because
quarterback does that.
that ain't even true because half the passes that was thrown to Will Shepard he dropped, so that ain't even true. He could have been an 800-yard receiver if we being honest.
Jerome fanning out tonight, man.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
Jerome
not
yeah.
fanning
fanned
out
out.
tonight.
All I'm saying is you force feed you every quarterback is force feeding their top receiver for about 70% of the game, dog.
Okay,
Every
but listen to what we
quarterback.
said though, wrong. We said this right here. Y'all said, y'all said this. Travis was getting double.
he
So
was.
if he's double, you use him as a decoy and you run other people up under him and do easy catches. Don't force it
I'm,
if he getting
I'm,
double.
I'm gonna
Man,
tell you
you
what
try
that
that then.
was.
You try that, Tiger. You had a best player
Hold
to
up a
cut
minute.
your team and
This
you
a this
try
a
to
no, this a
tell him
prime
that, hey, we're not
example.
gonna get you the ball because you're getting double. That
This a
shit don't work.
this
You
a
It
still
prime
does
get him the
work.
example.
ball.
Bro,
This a prime
wrong.
example. What was that?
It
Hold on,
worked a
hold on,
good
hold on. What was
CU.
that?
Hold up.
Hold on.
Let
What
me
was
tell you.
that game? Hold on. What was that
Oh
game
man, come
that
on.
Shedeur threw that first interception? What game was it?
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
No, not Nebraska. Was it UC? No, not
You talking about
UCF.
that pick six he
North
threw?
Dakota. Oh, UCF?
No, I think it was UCF. It was
Yeah,
the
where he threw
first.
it the first play of the game.
Yes,
Yeah, that was
and
to
Travis
Draylon
was
Miller.
No, it was
Draylon
to
Miller didn't come
Travis.
back to the
it
ball.
was to Travis because he dived on the
Yeah,
floor.
it was to Travis.
And the
It
ball
was double
bounced off
coverage.
No.
somebody back or something, and it was an interception.
No.
Draylon Miller was the pick six.
I'm
No,
not
he's
talking
not
about
talking about
Nebraska.
that.
That was
No,
Nebraska. You talking about the UCF game. First play,
right. It
he
was
threw a
first
pick.
play, and
He didn't see the backer. He didn't see the backer sitting, and
Right.
he threw it to Travis coming on the
right.
crossing route.
And he was in double coverage. Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
that's one of the plays that we seeing like you force feeding him the ball.
Okay.
Like
So give me them other 10 plays that game where Travis went for 140 yards. Like every play's
Listen,
not gonna
Bro,
be like that, bro. Like
but
sometimes
but
you
but
gonna make a
but
mistake.
wrong. But wrong. What you saying, you can't really say that because Joe Burrow had what, 3 NFL wide receivers and he spread the ball around fine. And a good tight end.
And
And a
so did
1,000-yard rushing running
Shador.
back
So did
at LSU.
man,
Shador.
you talking about another level.
At LSU.
So did
Listen,
Shador, bro.
listen.
Shador
Sh-
spread the ball
Sh-
around 5 too. And Joe Burrow also had 20 seconds to throw the ball.
Shedeur trusted Travis more than he trusted the other receivers when he had to get the ball off.
And what happened when
Like
he started trusting
Bro,
Wester?
they
Ren.
worked very well
LeJounte,
together.
What happened when he started trusting LeJounte, promo?
LeJounte
LeJounte was
had
having 10, 12
man,
catch games,
LeJounte
right?
had to throw a
Later,
temper tantrum to make them throw him the ball. Am I
No, he
lying,
did. He
Tiger?
had because he
who?
Am I
started off the
lying, Tiger?
season
When he
dropping
caught that Hail
passes.
Mary, what
No, he started the
LeJounte say?
season
Y'all
off
gotta
dropping
stop playing with
passes,
me.
promo.
Y'all gotta stop playing with me. I ain't
No.
come here.
He
LeJounte
started
had
the
to go
season
off
off dropping
for them to throw
passes,
him the
bruh.
ball.
No,
Come
He
I
on,
think
man.
he
started the
started
season
the
off
season
dropping
off
passes.
Travis
bad
was
on
the
punt
decoy
returns.
that game
On special teams,
that
he started
play.
the season off bad on special teams.
They weren't giving LeJounte the ball when he first got there, dog. This
So
dude had
when he
100
built
catches in the season. That's
so
sure
when he
hand.
built the
That's Mr.
relationship with
Reliable.
him, what happened?
Right,
What
right,
happened? He started,
right.
When he first got here in spring,
he
he
was
was
showing out
looking
of
off.
spring. Yeah.
He
Man,
bro.
was
take that LG comment off. You can take
Y'all
his
know
first
y'all
season
know
at
why
CU too.
LeJounte came here, and he know why he came here. He knew he wasn't gonna be the number one no more. He knew his targets was gonna be cut way down. He knew that. Why the
No,
Yeah,
hell
he
y'all
said
don't
no,
know
it.
that?
no,
He
he
said
didn't.
it.
no, he
Yes,
did.
he did.
Nobody
He
didn't know that.
says it
Yeah,
He
several
he
said it.
said
times.
it.
He did say it. He did say
Tiger,
it. He
didn't
did
you
say
hear
it.
him say it? Don't get quiet now.
No,
Did
I
you hear him
don't
say
remember
it?
him saying that. I said I didn't hear that.
What we're trying to say is
Hey, but promo,
it could have
promo, I agree
eliminated
with
some of
you
those
though.
sacks. It could
You
have
say
eliminated
what?
some of those sacks.
I agree with what you said. I
Oh
agree with
man, let
that.
people talk,
Oh,
man.
hold on. You said
Hey,
what,
everybody,
promo?
I said it could have eliminated some of them sacks. Not trying to
I
force feed the
agree.
ball
I
back.
No,
I'm agreeing. It
They,
definitely could have eliminated them. How many, we don't know. But what I also don't agree with is that LaJonte and them didn't get to eat a lot. Their boys ate, bro.
Hey, like a fish.
LaJonte had almost 200-yard games. One game he had like 13 receptions, bro. That's eating, bro.
Why
Will
y'all
That's
Griffin had
think?
eating.
more.
Why
He was
y'all
dropping
think
the
they
ball a
got to
lot.
be 9-3 like that or 9-4? But just on the strength of who? Just Travis Hunter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
hell
boy. I'm telling
no.
you, that's what
I didn't say that. I didn't say
I
that.
think.
No.
I
Yeah,
think.
but
I
what we
think
were
the
Boosie, we
whole.
talking
still
about
waiting on them
was
game numbers, Boosie.
I
when
think
when
the whole
your guy.
travel to the NFL is what we really trying to say. It's like
It
No.
can't, little bucket,
I would
because
hope not.
in the NFL, he's not gonna get put in a bullshit situation he was
right.
put in at Colorado, where they don't want to run the ball, they
But
don't want to run 12 personnel, they don't want to get him a good offensive line. He's not gonna be put in that shitty
Well, that
situation.
in well
That's what
that
everybody
intent
forgetting, is the
that in
terrible situation that he was put in, bro. Y'all don't
no,
understand
no,
what
we
this
that
man
not.
had to work
anticipation
with, dog.
He made
No,
anticipation
he
we
made
is
understand. We watch every
Shedeur
game like
make
you, wrong.
more. Why?
Yeah,
Why who? Why who?
Yeah.
Why do you want him on another team now?
because Cleveland obviously didn't want him. They obviously brought him in for some bull crap.
I remember saying
Remy.
he's not coming up and filling them
It
punts.
was.
Either you gonna come up and feel it, or you just need to let it bounce. I remember saying that. I'm like, but we brought you here to come up and step up. You a senior to feel the punt. You losing too many yards on letting these balls roll. I remember saying that.
Okay, but you also
Talking
got
about
on him,
passing.
criticized him for dropping passes, bro.
so we can't critique players now.
Who?
Come
I
on.
mean,
No,
what's the?
you
Why? I mean,
can. But
what's
what we're
wrong with that?
saying is Shedeur had to build the trust with him, because Shedeur don't like his balls being dropped.
No,
Uh,
That
dog.
sounds crazy. That's a
That-
straight pause. You sound crazy,
I'm
bro.
not saying pause. I'm a grown
Jeez.
ass man, man,
That
and
y'all
get
Hey,
sound
plenty of
Jerome, what you
vagina.
say,
wow.
bro?
hey,
What's
I'm
We
a
wrong?
hey,
grown
paused
ass
to
man,
help
get
you.
plenty of vagina. I ain't saying pause nothing. Pause
but
Maybe
means
you
dog,
hold
nothing
this
to
shit
me.
on the nut.
I
That sounds
remember
crazy.
during the springtime, LeJounte was looking nice. He was looking
Man,
nice.
can we talk about the games, dog? Who cares about spring?
Coach Prime, Coach
Can we
Prime
talk
care
about the
about practice.
games
Hey,
when he
So,
he ain't
came out
lying. Coach
dropping
Prime
balls the
did talk
first
about
two
the spring
games?
game.
so at practice, he was killing. Then when we got in the game, how many catches did he get
yeah.
the first game?
I know he dropped some passes.
Who's
Let me pull up some stats, cause
Yeah, let's pull it up.
y'all supposed to be having amnesia on here. Let me
I
pull up some
said, bro,
stats.
I said 6 or
What you
less.
No,
asking, man?
no.
What you asking? What you asking?
So how many
I'm
how many catches did he have the
Well, we
first
supposed to
game?
remember how many catches he had the
Five
first
catches. Five
game.
catches. Five catches.
Hold
He
on.
went 5 for 58.
And what's the second game? So what's the second game?
Four for 20.
Okay.
But he
So
had a
so
touchdown. He had a touchdown in the Nebraska game though.
How many targets he had on both of those games?
I don't know.
It said
Ain't
on
got that here.
ESPN.
my thing them first games was, I thought you was an elite punt returner. Why you letting the balls roll like this so much? Like that's what I was saying them first games.
Well,
I
this
don't
stage is
remember.
kind of bigger
I
than
remember everybody was
some
getting on
people.
Will for dropping balls.
But he did score. That's it. Y'all, y'all. That shit sound crazy. Uh,
I
hey,
mean, look,
hey.
Y'all
look,
niggas gotta
I don't
grow
never
up,
get
Oh
in no
basic
situation where
no.
cab.
I'm talking about a man dropping some balls. Like
Nigga
I'm like,
50
what?
talking about say
I,
nigga
yeah, I
50
don't
years
never
old
have no
talking
kind
about
of
say
conversations
pause,
where
man.
we in my
Get
Oh
up
home
out of
talking about
here.
another man dropping some balls. I ain't never seen
Jerome, why you
another man
smiling?
We
drop
grown
some
no.
ass
balls
No
in
men,
man, the
a
way he
man.
said
football
it,
field,
bro.
a baseball field,
Jerome
a
smiling
basketball
over there.
We
Oh
grown
man.
ass men, man.
I just said, oh man, this sound wild. He scored this his second game with Colorado. I mean, that
I
was the
know one
only
thing. He ain't,
touchdown of the game.
he ain't gonna be dropping no ball over there in Baltimore. I know that.
I'm gonna try to, if I got the time, I'm gonna try to listen to one of my old videos after the Nebraska game or after the first game and see what, because I don't remember chastising him for dropping balls. I remember he had a drop, but I don't remember chastising him for dropping balls.
Even they got well off document in the video where he like, bro, we got to get Jimmy his touchdown back, man. Like, we got to get this dude is checking out of stuff when the game over with, trying to give LaJonte a pass and get him some more yards. Y'all talking about, oh, he didn't spread the ball enough, man. Shit, get out of here with that, man.
He definitely
Now,
spread the
so
he
so
definitely spread the
Jerome,
ball around.
are you saying Shedeur didn't hold the ball looking for Travis?
No, I'm
Yeah,
not saying that. But
That's
he
what we
didn't
the
do
whole.
it.
That's the whole
He didn't
argument.
do it as much as y'all
What
are
are you saying?
assuming that he did it.
Yes, he did.
No, he
Yes, he
didn't,
What?
did.
man.
Yes, he
See, that's
did.
why I
You're wrong.
said, bro.
He's
Hey, I gotta let
anticipating.
y'all in on the inside
No, hold on, hold on,
secret,
hold on.
man.
Before you say that, he's
Promo and Big
anticipating for
Tiger.
his first option for Travis. If he's not there, then he's gonna get sacked. That's the whole point. That's what we're saying. He's anticipating for Travis, which is our route.
Right.
Which a lot of quarterbacks do, man, especially at the college level. But
But it didn't work
anyways,
for Shedeur.
but it did work because he won
It
9 games
it
and threw
didn't
for
because he went fifth
4,000 yards
round.
and 37 touchdowns.
It did because he went fifth round.
Man, shut. Come on, bro. You know why he went 5th round. It had nothing to do with his play. This nigga looking lost. But anyways, hey, Pro and Big Tiger, low key, they hate on Prime, man, because they still mad at him for leaving the Falcons back in the day, man. These
No,
dudes be low key
see,
hating on Prime.
I'm a real fan, so I know the real story behind that. You know why he left the Falcons?
They didn't
Right.
offer him.
Exactly. So I can't be mad with him for leaving the Falcons. If
Man,
the Falcons, then I can only be
y'all
mad at
mad
the
at him
Falcons
for
for doing
something,
stupid
man.
Falcon stuff.
Hey, y'all was
That was,
probably at the
that was
game when he came back that year and y'all played the 49ers and
Hold on,
he
what
picked
Prime?
it off and took it to the crib and
When
was looking
Prime
at
Prime
the
ain't do
played,
nothing,
sideline. Y'all
man.
was probably
Prime
at
ain't do
that
nothing
game
wrong,
live.
man.
when Prime
When
played,
Prime picked that darn ball off and high step back, I was high stepping with him, dog.
yes, sir.
Got nothing about
Tiger,
no
you
damn
was in your
Falcons.
30s when Prime was playing.
Hey,
Hey
I
man,
was.
he know.
I
Nah, man,
was. I was
you were in your
39.
30s. Man, get out
Nah,
of
man,
here, no, man.
I was in high school, man.
Don't listen to Bucket, man.
Hey, but anyway, man, y'all put some respect on my dog Shedeur name, man. You got 4 wide receivers going to the league, and you can still spread the ball around. Of course, the Heisman Trophy winner gonna get majority of the catches, but look how far off LeJontay was from Travis. They weren't far off when it come to catches, bro.
No,
They
they
Well,
was
and
didn't.
not
that's
far
what we
off from each
saying
other.
because
The
we know
stats
that
don't
Dante
show
could have had
him
more
too.
catches. Like he was open a lot, so it was
Right.
just like it would look. This is all we saying wrong. If he'd have threw LeJontay more, he would not have took as many sacks. That's all we saying.
In Jerome eyes, Shedeur can't do nothing wrong, bro.
No,
That's
Shedeur does a lot wrong. He holds
that's not
onto
my
the ball
argument.
too long sometimes. He drifts in the pocket. Like he does a lot of stuff wrong.
But
I'm
he
just
don't have
saying
to drift if he get rid of the ball.
the nigga spread the ball around, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about on that.
Not like how he did to Jackson.
Right.
At Jackson, he didn't have a number one. He threw to whoever was open. In Colorado, he had the number one. So he made sure he went to his number one more, and sometimes it got him in bad situations. That's all we saying.
I agree with y'all, but would y'all also agree that that's every quarterback, or that's only a
No,
Shedeur issue?
because
So
that many quarterbacks don't take that many
every
catches.
quarterback don't find themselves in trouble trying to get the ball to their number one. Is that what y'all saying?
None
Lamar
of the
Jackson,
quarterbacks
though.
take just so many sacks.
Lamar
I
Jackson,
think
though.
Because Lamar Jackson don't have a number one.
because
Yes, he do.
LeJontay
Is Zay
started off kind of
Flowers? Wait,
slow.
yeah,
Man,
hold on,
Kind
Zay
hold
of.
on. Zay
Flowers dropped
Flowers
so
is
many
number one.
goddamn balls. That ain't no damn number one. He's number one on that team, but he ain't a true number one top wide receiver.
Well, guess what, Jerome? Uh, Kyle McCord really didn't have a number one.
Exactly. So he
He
can't
Mm,
led the
force the
nation
ball
in
to a number
passing.
one. If
He
you don't
led
have
the
a number
nation
one,
in
you can't force the
No,
ball
no,
to
he
him.
did. He did have a
Led
number
the
one.
nation in
His
passing.
who is
number
his
one
number
was
one?
Gaston. His number one was Gaston.
No, but Gaskin stayed injured, so he
Gaston
wasn't
ain't
always
number
there.
one
No,
receiver
no,
like that,
but
bro.
see, but I said this the other day on the show. I
Yeah,
said he got in trouble that time. That game he threw the most picks. He was trying to throw it, force it to Gaston.
the
Gaston
tight
dropped
end.
one on that fourth down, and then that pick I think that second or third pick he threw it to Gaston and hit Gaston's hand. He didn't catch it, and it went to a DB hand. So that
Oh,
started the whole. Now the first two
He
drives or
trying to get
first
them
three drives,
draws.
Gaston messed
oh,
it
so
up.
you saying Kyle McCord even forced the ball to his number one?
Kyle McCord trash. Why we bring?
Yes,
You're
Tiger. That's what
crazy.
you're saying because
He,
that's
he
what
let he let the
quarterbacks do.
he let college
And look,
football
and
in
look what
That's
regardless.
what
happened.
quarterbacks do.
And look what happened when he forced it to him. He had a bad
Exactly,
game.
but they're gonna all try to do it. It's part of the quarterback position, dog. They all do it.
Okay, so when I said it to Kyle McCord, did I hate on Kyle McCord or did I just speak facts?
He spit facts.
You hated on him.
What the fuck?
You
Oh,
hate on Kyle McCord because that's your
Hey,
boy, man. But
hey,
you
he's
hating
sipping
on my
on
boy
something over
You
there.
Shedeur.
love
Jerome got
Syracuse
something
a
over
little
there.
too much. They is trash.
He's sipping on some Ciroc or
Nah,
something over
he gonna show Kyle McCord love, but when it comes to Shedeur, he go try to get my boy.
no, so
Come on.
no, I show
Who
everybody
go up
love.
that high? Who got?
Me
And
Oh,
too.
okay.
they
I'm
was
gonna have
really
to go
going at it.
check it out, man. Hey, she
So
said I'm with
what
Jerome
was
on this
going
one.
on, Rome? You was
Huh?
playing Chico and I was playing TKL. and you was going at me. That's what they said happened, bro.
What?
Yeah,
Nah,
I
you
don't
was
believe
saying
that,
too, though.
man.
Hey Jerome, you
But
might
hey,
want
I
to go
do
at
agree. I
Jerome.
do
You might
agree with
want to
Miss
go at
Lush
that two
one right
Cal
here.
though.
Said I'm with Jerome on this one. For it to be so much talent, he spread the mile around as much as he could. I agree, man.
All right, we
They,
agree. But look, hey Jerome, you might want to go at two Cal though, because he was talking crazy about Shedeur behind closed doors, and he got exposed for it.
what? He talking about my
What?
dog?
Yeah, he got
Nah, see
exposed
this
for
what
it.
people get it mixed up, man. I don't care if you talk about Shador flaws and what he do terrible, but also talk about what he do excellent, bro. Like everybody always want to talk about what he do bad. I ain't heard nobody talk about what he do. Look at Pro Bowl Smile. I ain't seen Pro Bowl Tiger
Man, come
No.
on.
talk
Hey,
about nothing
Okay,
Shador do
hold on,
good.
hold on, hold on.
Jerome,
Promo
you
is
know you
very
lying,
I'm
trash.
bro.
a
You know you
person.
lying.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what I did tonight. I'm gonna tell you what I did tonight for Shador. Let me see. Let me
You
get my
trying to
screen
send
here
him
right
to the
now.
UFL, Tiger, man? Come on,
You
No,
ain't
Oh yeah,
trying
I'm
to
yeah,
send
trying
him
to,
to
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to make
Oh
him
UFL.
make
yeah, I
history.
forgot.
Tiger,
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't
ain't
put
trying to
me in
send
make
that
him
him.
make history.
category. That was
Hey,
Tiger. I was
this is
defending.
what I
I was
showed
defending
tonight with
Shador the
Shador.
whole time.
This is what I showed tonight.
But I'm still working, you feel me? Let's go. We ran bleachers today. Lift some weights. Yeah. Through. I like that. I deserve it, man.
I said he did that after the championship game.
Nah, you trying to
Lifting
send him to
weight.
the
Yeah, he
UFL.
tried to sell to the UFL, man.
So,
We
I
ain't with
told you
that.
he
We ain't
don't
with
like my
Yeah,
that.
well,
and
boy
I
that's
selling
that's
to the
fact.
said,
UFL.
and I talked about how he would go work out with his receivers at Jackson, and he
Promo, you
would turn the
supposed to
lights
check
on and
him.
work out with his wide receivers. Shador gonna
Maria,
put in the work.
Maria
That's one
troll,
thing you
man.
don't have to question. He
Promo, you
gonna put
supposed
in
to
the work.
check him. You know Shedeur ain't supposed to go to no UFL. Check him on
So
that,
so
Yeah,
Promo.
so
No,
y'all
we up
think?
here.
Hold on, I
We
got
up
a
here
question for
protecting
y'all.
No, we
Shador.
was talking about as a player and an owner. We was talking about ownership.
yeah, we
No,
don't
no,
own shit.
no.
No,
Y'all talking
Tiger
about
was
just
talking
being like they
about
say.
playing.
You
Tiger
just
was
gonna
talking
be
about
a
playing.
worker. Being a worker, you'll never be
bro,
rich.
bro, you shouldn't put Shador and UFL in the same sentence, man.
Facts.
No,
That's
you
a
know
N.
you know at one time the NFL was trash, right?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. Listen.
Yeah, one time the NFL was about
Hey,
to
that's how they
go
merged
under.
the league.
When
Hey man,
Jerry
you
Jones bought the Cowboys, the NFL was about to go under.
man, the
Hey,
UFL
Herschel,
playing in
Herschel Walker was running. Herschel
high
Walker was
school
killing them.
joints, high school fields right now, man. They
No,
playing
they
community
don't.
college
They
fields
Hey,
got
right now,
so
man.
what?
30,000 people at they
Who?
game.
You didn't see Shedeur
Or
go off. You didn't see Shedeur almost dinner cried
Hey,
just to
Bucket.
get in bed to get in the NFL. And you talking about
Bucket.
shattered his whole dream just to go to the UFL. Come on,
No,
man.
Bucket. I'm gonna ask Tiger a question. Name a UFL team.
the Argonauts, or whatever their name, the
You got
Argonauts, the Renegades,
You don't even
Renegade.
know.
You don't even know.
The
Name
Renegades.
Italy.
name another one.
No, you asked me to name one. Now you gonna try to move the bar? I named one. I got
All
to
right,
name one.
Hey,
what are Renegades at?
The Birmingham somebody's.
He
You don't
looking it
even
up.
know,
He looking it
goddamn.
up.
That's messed up.
hey, during the interviews regarding pro style
Oh,
coverages, formations, and protection. Yeah,
oh,
we talked about that.
wait, hold
Um,
on.
So wait. So
Hold on, wait, hold on,
why
hold
you
on. We got Alfred in the
so
house.
mad at him for saying what happened?
We got
no,
Alfred
I
in the
didn't say get
house.
mad at it. But I'm like flunking. That means the F, bro.
No,
That's a dangerous word to use, dog.
he also said when he had
Hold
that party, he said he needs to stop partying and worry about cover two on defense.
Tom Brady told him the same thing.
He
Nah,
Oh
did.
Tom
yeah,
He
Brady
on.
told
did.
him to
No, Tom Brady
stop
did.
buying cars.
Tom
He
Brady said,
did.
stop buying all these cars. That's what he said.
Bro,
Same
Shador puts
thing.
in enough work. We all know that. But
All right, because I gotta show y'all that I rock what you do tonight. Because Rome trying to accuse me for
Right.
not rocking what you do.
You
Y'all remember
said
that time
UFL.
when Travis and Shadeur was playing the video game, and Shadeur was
uh-oh.
breaking down saying, "Hey, I know you're gonna do this because you doing this. You gonna do this." I said, "Shadeur, I know you having fun. You playing the game." I said, "But don't talk and say stuff out loud because they trying to get any kind of advantage they can. If you saying when you see this coverage."
You need to work on your Wi-Fi.
little buggy, you can
Got your
count that
point.
mod out. You just shake the owner of the show. You can forget about getting that mod now.
He didn't hear me. He
You
still
can
fucking
forget
with
about
me.
getting that mod now. You
He
just
can
try
hear
to
me. He
shake
can
Big
hear me. He can
Tiger.
hear me.
It cut me off every time I'm starting to cook. But I was telling Shadeur, you know, coverages don't tell everybody what you know. I said that in the preseason. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yes.
So I'm just trying to make sure, Ron, you
So
remember
Al
what sound
Farouk,
I'm on.
if it ain't on Shermer, who is it on? Because it damn sure ain't on Shador.